Hey guys, Hakeem here, back with some more magic. Tonight we're going to let Timmy out to play and play Naya Midrange. So I'm looking at a hand with Jungle Shrine, which is all our mana plus Forest, two castable Visionaries. Hopefully we pick up an untapped land off the first one or in one of our draw steps so we can hit this Cultivate. And turn 4 Pack Leader, that's the plan. We get the Banefire in hand for later, or some early removal if we have to. So yeah, it definitely looks like a decent hand. Playing against Luke Duke XP, playing 65 cards in his deck. He starts off with the Plains. Man, oh man, it's mono white. I played against 2 mono white decks yesterday. So, I can either play a Visionary now. I'm on the play. If I was on the draw, I'd probably play an Elvish Visionary there, but I'm just going to go for the turn 3 Cultivate. Into the turn 4 Pack Leader, and we'll use some Visionaries in the turns after that. So he's playing a Swamp here now. Could be the life gain deck, but he could be playing 3 colors, doesn't do anything. So now we picked up Arbor Colossus, so let's look at the mana. We've got double white, we need double red, we already have triple green. So I'm going to go get a, well, I need a Plains and a Mountain. Even though my white is good, I need a Plains and a Mountain for Wild Nacatl. So let's put a Mountain into play tapped and pick up a Plains. So there we go. We could play the turn 4 Arbor Colossus, but the thing I like about Pack Leader is he's kind of a must remove threat, and when they spend removal on him, it clears the path for your other actual threats to resolve. And if they don't spend removal on him, then you get to all your big creatures just replace themselves, which is pretty sweet. I may, however, Banefire that Mentor of the Meek so I can win the card advantage battle and still play an Elvish Visionary on the same turn. I do not want him drawing cards, so it's Banefire for X equals 2. And let's tap it, that's fine, because I'm going to use the other 2 mana. I just need a green source, so let's get rid of that. And just play a Visionary. Yeah, I don't want him drawing cards, you know. And we pick up a Woolly Thoctor, okay. So I'm still planning on playing this Pack Leader next turn. You know, I don't have any removal in my hand now, so even if he plays another Mentor, I can't remove it, so I'm just going to go play the Pack Leader. He has played a Radiant Fountain, and now he's going Brain Maggot, so it'll be interesting to see what he takes here. He's playing white in his deck. He may just take the Stormbreath Dragon because that's such a huge threat against him. But I've got a hand chock full of fat here, but I think it's probably going to be Stormbreath. It's probably the biggest threat in my hand to him. Not sure what kind of removal he's playing. If he's playing, yeah, he took the Stormbreath. If he's playing Tribute to Hunger, then all of a sudden this Elvish Visionary becomes really good, because it'll protect our big guys from being exiled. So he's also played a Wall of Omens. And we pick up a basic land, so let's get the Pack Leader out. No reason just not to play the land this turn, I don't think. So let's do that, no sense attacking because of the wall. And let's see what he does. How he follows up on his 5th turn. If he has a land drop number 5 for us into Baneslayer or Shadowborn, something like that, he's going to play another Brain Maggot. So he'll probably take the Arbor Colossus this time. Excuse me. I imagine it'll be the Colossus. I mean, it's a bit of a scary card. I mean, you know, Woolly Thoctor is no slouch. Definitely no slouch. But he's no Arbor Colossus. Alright, so let's see what we get. It is another land. So let's just play out the Thoctar here and draw a card. Let's do that. It is a Ground Assault. So I can Ground Assault and get something back. Probably Stormbreath Dragon is where I want to be. But I'm not going to spend that quite yet. I'll play a Visionary and see what I pick up. If it's a Wild Nacatl, I can play it this turn and draw another card. It's not, it's a tap land. So he's got 2 power on the board. I guess if I attack here, he could have a Righteous Blow, but he'd need to double block, and I'd get 2 of my cards back. So I mean, if he wants to trade his Brain Maggots for the Pack Leader, I'm perfectly fine with that, so I'm going to swing. And he's going to take 4. And I think I'll probably, I'll use the Ground Assault next turn, and then I'll be able to cast Stormbreath Dragon and attack with it next turn, and he won't know it's coming. So let's see, he's going to Mind Rot, and well, that puts a stop to that. So he's playing a discard deck. I thought he might have just been playing Brain Maggots for value in his life gain deck, just for a bit of disruption, we'll say, but it looks like he's playing a discard deck. So we're just going to keep our hand empty here now. He's only got colorless mana open, so we may as well attack with everything. He's going to block something with a wall, but you know, otherwise he's taking 10, which is a lot. So yeah, that Mind Rot was pretty shitty. Looking back, hindsight is 2020. I should have just round assaulted the 1/1. Here's a Viscopa Guildmage. So is he playing a discard deck or a life gain deck, or is it some kind of mashup of the two? So here it is a jungle. Oops. Here it is a jungle shrine. Still gonna attack with everybody, just because he's on 8 here. I mean, he can pick off a Visionary with his 2/2 if he wants, but you know that means he's still got to block the other stuff. Is he gonna quad block there? Take 7 and give me 2 cards back? Okay, yeah, alright. Does he have any first strike or anything like that? Or is he just gonna gang block? Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess I just Storm Breath since Pro White. You know, if he has some discard, I'll lose to Colossus, but Storm Breath's Pro White, so playing against a white deck, that's pretty good, last I heard. And yeah, it looks like that's the game, so let's just swing on in here. He's got 6 cards in hand, eh? So let's see if he has an instant that he can get out of his hand before this trigger kills him. Trigger on stack, 6 cards. No siree, he doesn't have an instant that he can play, so therefore he is dead. He could have had life gain too, I suppose, Suffer the Past. Or something like that. But anyway, there it is, Naya Midrange game number 1. Only an 8-minute game. Let's see if I can find another opponent. That first game took me about 15-20 minutes to find, so if I don't find one soon, it might only be a 7-minute episode. So did I say 8 last time? I think my eyes are getting bad. Anyways, hopefully we'll see you in a few seconds. If not, we'll see you tomorrow. Alright, we managed to find another game pretty quickly. Looking at a 1-lander, some sexy cards in hand. Can't cast them though. Again, same thing. 2-lander, you know, but I'm not going to get there even on the draw. I don't have a Cultivator or Visionary or anything like that. Oh, Jesus Christ, we're going down to 5. 1-lander with a pair of Cultivates on the draw. Okay. Yeah, it's probably better than 4-card hand. At least if I get to 3, I can skip to 5. And then to 7. So we top deck a basic. Well, gonna need a green source. I was presuming that could maybe draw one of those. But I think it's better than a 4-card hand. Playing against Izzet, he's playing 60 cards. Started off with double Izzet Gate. Detrimental 1 is his name. But this could be a bit of a rough game. Come on now, Jungle Shrine off the top. That is an Ogre Battle Driver. Yeah, that's not the Jungle Shrine. So now it's very likely that the green mana we pick up is going to come into play tapped. Because there's only 5 basic forests in the deck. There's 3 Jungle Shrines, 3 Gruul Guild Gates, and I think 3 Selesnya Guild Gates. So there are 9 tapped green sources. But only 5 untapped. Which is what I want, you know, in order to cast this on curve and get moving, so. Forced off the top, I mean, you gotta dream, you gotta hope. It's a Wild Nut Coddle, okay. We're in a bit of trouble here, but if he's playing some type of control deck, it might give us the time. But once he sees a Cultivate on the stack after us missing so many land drops, it's likely that he counters it. He's just gonna main phase Think Twices all day long. Shit. Anyway, now he's playing a Courier's Capsule, so yeah, this is a control deck. So come on, forced up the top. Nope, Locker Worm. Oh my, oh my. Okay, I mean we're still in this because he's just drawing cards. You know, by the time we do get to play, I mean he could Storm Breath here now and then we're just dead. Yeah. What else could he do? I don't know, he could just sit there and draw cards. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. So he's gonna have a stocked hand. He's never gonna believe we're playing 3 colors. Seeing play 2 basic planes. Nothing else. Come on, man. The only question is whether you want to main phase that Think Twice. It is a Killing Fiend. Oh fuck. So it's not a control deck, either that or it's just a weird hybrid deck. It doesn't know what it wants to be. Come on, forced out. Blockworm. Okay. Got one last draw step. One last chance, and then we're going to concede and try to find another game. Come on, dude. Make this easy. You gotta think twice in the graveyard. A couple spells in your hand. Shock, maybe. Oh my. You just saw me discard a 7-drop card that requires 3 green mana to cast. I'm sitting here with 2 basic planes in play. Just kill me with your Kill Fiend, man. Just kill me. So there's a flashback. Think twice. He's just coming in for 4. Hopefully that's all. I would hate to see double shock. We go straight down to 6. Worst thing is we cannot ground assault even if we top deck a basic land because we don't have red or green. So we're going to need to cultivate. No, that's it. That's the game. Could not draw another land. I mean, maybe a bad keep, but I mean, I think it's a better shot there than going to 4 cards. But anyways, let's see if we can find another one. Alright guys, after a copious amount of time I managed to find a 3rd game. Got a 4-lander, good mana, cultivating some big stuff, so I'm going to keep that on the play. It was already pretty late when I started recording, now it's gone past midnight. Because it's taken me so long to find matchups, I'm really starting to get frustrated with this game and how long it takes me to find a game. And so I'm sorry about the volume here, but you know, my wife and kids are upstairs asleep, and I just want to try and keep it down, not annoy anybody. So I picked up a Visionary, and I can cultivate next turn, so I am going to play it out. Draw a card here. Playing against Polaris 66, the Mastermind. We picked up another Selesnya Gate. So we're going to have lots of mana this game, so if this doesn't get removed, we're going to be able to funnel a lot of mana into that. We're looking at a Jade Mage from the opponent. So that Seaside Citadel could just be a fancy souped up Selesnya Gate, and we're playing against a token deck. Ooh, Brimmass. Holy shit. Options, options, options. I don't have double white though. So it's going to have to be cultivate. Even though I have copious amounts of green mana available to me, I'm going to have to cultivate for basic plains for wild Nacatl. So let's put that plains directly into play. And grab, I've got lots of green. My next one's going to enter tap. That only matters if I draw Arbor Colossus. So let's grab a mountain there. Once we've got all the colors fixed, it's nice to max out on the mountains for Inferno Titan. So let's see if he's actually using that blue in his deck, or if he's just playing, like I said, Selesnya tokens. Excuse me. The question is, what do I do on this turn? He's going to make a token. I mean, I can just Storm Breath him, or I can gate and drop a Brimmass. It's a bit slower. I think I am going to gate plus Brimmass. Then play an untapped land into Soul's Zendikar and save the Storm Breath for later as kind of like a finisher coming out of nowhere. So I'm going to get the this green source into play actually, since I don't need more than double white. So let's get the Brimmass down. And there you go. Should I? I'm going to trade that with a token. Let's see. You know, playing Jade Mage on turn 2 and then make a token on turn 3 isn't the greatest. He's got a Brimmass of his own now, which is pretty spicy for him. You know, but he can, if I attack, he can add a token to the mix and take down my Brimmass. But if his attacks, then I can add Elvish Visionary in the same manner. Oh, Inferno Titan. Oh, well then. Well, well, well. I mean, do I attack here and get Mark a lot of damage on some stuff? And then polish off his board. I think that's what I'm going to do here. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see how he blocks and clean up his board. So let's see what happens here. he's just going to take the free token. But I'm going to mark 1 damage on the Brimass. And then I'm going to kill it. So, goodbye, King Kitty. Okay, there we go. He's still got his Jade Mage, but it doesn't bother me as soon as I swing that thing on. And let's see what he manages to do. If he hits his 4th land or not. He does. Well, let's see what he does with it. If all he does is make a token, then we are in great shape here. Might even be Storm Breath next turn and all-out attack. We might be at that point in the game, depending on what he does. Let us see. 4 mana. He taps out for a Phantom General, so both of his tokens have now increased in power. So, picked up another land. We have to take out the Phantom General. Yeah, we have to take out the Phantom General. That leaves him with 4 power on the board. He can block everything with Brimass. If he decides to trade all of his creatures for Brimass, that'll just totally clean up his whole board. I'm going to play Soul Zendikar. That's why I never played Stormwrath Dragon there. So we're going to take out the team buff here. Attack with everybody, get a token. And like I said, he does have 4 power on the board, which is enough to kill Brimass, but he's only got 3 toughness on those 3 creatures, so you taking it all? How much is that? 4? That's 11, and I have 4 red sword. I can get him down to 1. Which is not enough to kill him. So, yeah, we're going to play Soul Zendikar. We're not at risk of being planar cleansed because he's on 4 mana. Cleansing is 6, so let's put down the 6/6 Reacher. Alright, so yeah, when this deck actually hits a Cultivate, performs. When it mulligans a whole bunch of 1-landers in a row, it doesn't win. So, you know, that's how it goes. Let's see if he's got a Safe Passage or a Fog in his deck. You know, the Safe Passage will actually save his creatures from the Inferno type trigger. Fog won't. So let's see. We get a token. We get to wipe out his whole board. I'm not going to pump the Inferno Titan dudes, being a champ and sticking it out without conceding, so I'm not going to do him in. I did jam X, but that's just a matter of convenience and just being easier. So yeah, there we go. Okay, it took me a while to find that game, like I said, so I'm sorry about the voice volume, but I did not want to end the game off on me mulliganing and doing nothing, and just end an episode like that. So there you go. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you for some more gameplay tomorrow.